This is Andi Purewal for ID Boxing. We are here in Liverpool and I'm joined by world champion Natasha Jonas. Natasha, firstly, how are you?
I'm good. Good, feel good.
Good to hear it. Now, obviously, you're getting ready for a unification bout up at 154 pounds, Tasha. When you first moved up to 154, obviously, people raised their eyebrows as to if it would be too big of a jump. You jumped in, won a world title, and now you're going in with a unification. It talks about how quickly you're progressing through at 154, how you feel settling in at the weight as well.
Yeah, it's something that I've had to work up to. It's something that I've had to work at. It's not just a case of, eating more and training less. There's a lot of science behind, being able to carry that weight for 10 rounds and being able to perform at that weight more importantly. But yeah, it gives a different feel to fight week when you know you're a lot under the weight limit. So that doesn't always happen. So yeah, I'm just enjoying it.
Obviously, people will still question as to whether or not your power will carry when you face somebody who's been a bit more established or well known at 154. But how do you feel you are actually evolving and adapting to the weight? Do you feel like your power will carry through? I know you won your world title with a stoppage win, but do you feel like it's really starting to show in the gym?
Yeah, I'm strong. I've always known I'm strong, and I think sometimes I've relied on that a little bit too much as me get out of jail free card. But now, I've gone back to working on my skills and doing what I was good at before, which was boxing. I'm a good boxer. I can move my feet, I can defend well, and I can box at range. I can box inside, and I've shown that. But every time you box, you want to show something different and show that you've added a string to your bow, and that's what I want to do on Saturday.
Natasha talks about Patricia. What do you know about her?
I remember her as an amateur. I think I was there for when she fought Chantal. She was always neat and tidy. A lot of the Swedish team was. She's, intelligent. She's got good footwork. Good guard, moves well, and uses her hands well. Uses her long levers.
What do you feel you would have to do to be successful on Saturday night, Natasha?
Win. Punch her harder and faster and more often. I don't want to give away the game plan, but yeah, we've been working on a lot of stuff. As I say, she's got a lot of strengths, but she's also got a lot of weaknesses. And not only am I combating what she's weak at, but I'm imposing what I think I'm good at as well. So she's got to be able to deal with that.
You have Hannah Rankin and Terri Harper world title fight up at 154 later on in September as well, Tasha. Do you think the stars are aligning for a potential rematch with Terri up at 154?
It seems that way. I think jumping up to 154 must be the thing to do now. But I think to be honest, if I'm honest, Terry's just ran into the same situation that I did, which is, lightweight, KT's tied up. I mean, she could have had a fight at lightweight, but KT's tied up. Everyone wants to be a champion. Chantel's tied up. McCaskill's tied up. So then the only thing to do is to go where the opportunities are, which is the 154. So I think she's just did exactly what I did, and there's nothing wrong with doing that.
What do you make of Rankin versus Harper?
I do think a lot depends on which Terry turns up. I think she's can be fragile, mentally more than physically, and Hannah would have to prey on that. She's got the physical size and the ability to make it horrible and to lean and the weight to make it ugly and to mentally get in Terry's head. But I do think Terry's got the boxing skills and ability and IQ to be able to outbox her. But it's like I say, it's having the confidence in her hand to be able to punch Hannah off and to also have that physicality about it to be able to tussle with her, because I believe that was one of my strengths, was that she wasn't quite woman strong.
Just two other fights I want to get your thoughts on. Coming up next weekend, Shields Marshall and Maya Baumgardner. I'm sure you'll be tuning in, Natasha. What are your thoughts on both of them, though?
Yeah, I think I'll be commentating on them. So Baumgardner and Maya, it's tough. I don't know who wins that. I think Maya, has the pedigree and has the skills and ability to be able to outbox Baumgardner and to make it an easy night. But as we've seen with Hamadouche, sometimes she likes to get involved and to keep it close and to use bent arm shots and to have a fight. If she does that with Baumgardner, I do think Baumgardner's a lot stronger than Hamadouche is naturally, so I think that makes for a tough fight. But like I say, she's got the ability to make it easier. But it depends what Maya wants to do.
And then with Shields Marshall.
Shields Marshall. I think Clarissa will start fast and explosive. I think, as we've seen a couple of times before with Sav, it takes her, a couple of rounds to warm into a fight. So for that reason, I do think Clarissa will be winning, will be leading. She'll be, throwing combinations. She'll be winning the round. She'll be fast. She'll be explosive. But then, eventually, in a 10-round fight, Sav is going to land. And what happens when Sav lands is that people don't get back up, and that's just what I see happening.
All right, Natasha, I'll leave you now to go home and enjoy the rest of your evening. It's obviously been a long day of media duties for yourself, but thank you for speaking to me, and ID Boxing, good luck on Saturday night.
No worries, thank you very much.
Thank you, Tasha.